Hey guys, welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is Final Fantasy for the Sony PlayStation. Last time, we rescued Princess Sarah from Garland, and as a reward, the king built this bridge. We used it to go up north to visit the witch Matoya, and get into a random encounter with some goblins. No, we found out that she can't see anything without her crystal eye, which includes the foresight to see the random encounter rate ramp up in this swamp area. So, we're going for the next best thing. We're going to head over to the town of Pravoca in the east, which somebody in Cornelia told us to do, because it's there that we may be able to acquire a ship, which we can use to then settle... Crazy horses. Crazy horses! I apologize if I've already shown these enemies. I may have just encountered them in a test run. But, yeah, if I showed them before, apologies. I'm showing them and explaining what they do again. These are crazy horses, and we are in a lot of trouble right now. I'm going to try to use fire. They can attack you multiple times per turn, and it wouldn't be much of a problem if we were just running into one or two of them, but we're running into four of them at a time, which is the max of these that you can run into at one time. So far, things are going pretty smooth. Oh, should I use fire again? Yeah, I'll use it a few more times. I don't think I'm going to really need it right now. We'll get to an inn when we get to Pravoca. Which, by the way, yeah, when we get to Pravoca, we may be able to acquire a ship, which we can then use to sail to Elfland, or Elfheim, as they call it in this version of the game. And maybe the Elf Prince has the Mystic Key. That's what the old men in the castle said anyway. So we can use that once we get it to unlock some of those doors that we missed in Castle Cornelia and in the Temple of Chaos. And that ought to do it. There we go. Onward to catch up and Pravoca, and a random battle with a Gigas worm. Alright, so here we are at the town of Pravoca. What do you have to say? Arg, they're here again. Who? Who is here again? Not very specific. The pirates came and sacked Pravoca. Wish they'd go back to the Aldean Sea. So where are these pirates? There they are. I'm overdoing it. I don't think you know who you're talking to. Fellers, teach these guys how to respect the great pirate Bikke. Bikke. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna call him Bikke. Aye, aye, boss, we'll take care of him. Alright, so we're in a fight with some pirates now. Do not be intimidated by their numbers. These guys are weaker than the imps, or goblins. They're called imps in the NES version, but they're weaker than the goblins. So we're just going to attack, 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 and we should be able to one-shot all of them. They have very low HP, very low defense, and even a lowly white mage or black mage should be able to off them in one hit. And if you have a black mage, or if you have some kind of black magic spell that can put them to sleep, then I guess you could use it. I mean, it would be effective on them, but there's really no need. As you can see, they are very weak. And they're only hitting my red mage for 1 hit point. I'm surprised they're doing anything to the warrior. So stand your ground, remain vigilant. I guess if one of your allies drops below 30 HP, then you can go ahead and use a cure spell, but it's not really necessary. There, easy enough. We beat them. We got 360 gil. That's quite a bit. We could use that. Ooh, I'm so sorry, sirs. Won't do no bad from now on, I swear. I can't read bad grammar. Here, take my ship. And we obtained a ship. I guess I'm holding up the keys to it right now. No bad deeds anymore, no sir. Really, just look into my eyes. Or I think it looks like one of patches over one of them. Oh, there's people wandering around. We thank you for teaching them a lesson. Those rogues no longer threaten us. What do you say? Okay, same thing. Hey, green-haired lady. I hear there is a land of elves far across the sea, where its prince has fallen under a curse. Wait a minute. What did you say? Oh. So, looks like, the elf prince may be in trouble. I wonder if that's going to affect him from giving us the key that we're looking for. Oh well, okay, so here's the armor shop. Now, the leather shield, you don't really need it right now since we're going to get a better one pretty soon, but it is kind of cheap, so you might as well. Get leather gloves, 2 pairs, 1 for the warrior, 1 for the red mage, and we'll be getting the steel plate a little later, but for right now, it's just way too expensive, so we're going to hold off on that for a while. Optimize, optimize. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do any good with those guys. And pretty soon we're going to have to stop using that optimize option, and we're going to have to be a little more meticulous about the way we distribute equipment. Hey, Mohawk, what do you got to say? Ships can only dock at a port, and there are no ports further north. So if we want to go north, we're going to have to need something a little more versatile than a ship. What are we going to do, fly there? The sea is full of horrible creatures. Better be careful. Oh, hello. I fled from Melmund, a town far to the west. What a horrible sight that was. The earth rotting and monsters attacking as soon as night fell. Please help us. I'll get around to it. I gotta tell you, I got a lot on my plate right now. A lot of paperwork to do. I am totally swamped. We thank you for... Okay. Hey, white magic shop. What do we got here? We have lamp. Cures darkness. Darkness is pretty useless in this game, both for you and the enemy, so it's not really worth spending 400 gil at this point on a spell that cures a status effect that's pretty ineffective. I'm not even sure if it does anything at all. And this prevents foes from casting a spell. There's like 2 enemies in this game that can silence you. So once again, not worth it. Yeah, also not worth it. And yeah, that can be handy, but your best bet is to just kill the guys as fast as you can without raising your evade. I mean, yeah, so all the white magic spells in this town are pretty pointless, kind of a waste of money. We got some black magic here. And let's see, we got Ice 1. Definitely want to get that for the red mage. Fog, it blinds foes with a heavy fog. It pretty much casts darkness. And once again, like I said, it's useless. Raises attack by 14 points. This could be useful as well, but the difference is pretty negligible, so I'll pass. And this slows foes down, reducing their attacks. It pretty much makes them slower. This is another one of those incidences where you don't really need the spell. It's pretty much just a better idea to just kill them as fast as you can. And here is the weapon shop. We'll be able to pick up a few things from here. I want to get 2 broadswords. 1 for the warrior, 1 for the red mage. Now, the warrior can use the battle axe. It is stronger than the broadsword. However, it does drop your accuracy. And at this point, I do want to keep my accuracy up. And I'll explain why at a moment when it becomes pertinent. So just equip those. And then sell the old equipment. Oh, by the way, if you care, if you have a thief, you can go ahead and get the scimitar. I don't have a thief, so no point in me doing that. Alright, so nothing much left to do here. I guess I'll sleep and save. And now, with business concluded here, we will head south to Elfheim. And oh look, there's our ship. Okay, we got a... Oh man, a shark jumping up on deck. That's just not right. I've had nightmares about this shit. At least it's not a land shark. Come on. It's just one shark. There we go. There we go. Pretty ordinary enemy. Just pummel it and it will die. And we want to head straight down. And here's another enemy, a Sahuagin Chief. It's actually a stronger version of an enemy we haven't encountered yet called a Sahuagin, and they are very, very evasive. In fact, if you run into a large group of them, it would behoove you to use your bolt spells. Being aquatic enemies, they are weak against lightning elemental attacks, and it's almost a guaranteed hit on these guys. But since there's just one, we'll go ahead and just use physical attacks. And I might want to distribute my attacks. Oh, whoa, okay, he's gone pretty easily. And we're having shark fin tonight. Just a little further. And now we want to head a little to the west. And there's our port. Now, let's see. How much gil do I have? 370. I'm going to stick around here and fight a few enemies until I have 400. It'll be important. And here's our Sahuagins that I was talking about, and it's a fairly large group, so I'm going to start using the bolt spell. Okay, it didn't kill them in one hit, but as you can see, I didn't miss. And I'm gonna try using the bolt spell on here. Let's distribute it a little bit. These regular Sahuagins, we can one-shot with the bolt spell. And is my red mage sucking his thumb? Dude, how old are you? Old enough to kill a Sahuagin in one hit, apparently. Oh, Minwu drop below 30. I'm going to need to use a cure spell. Come on, you guys. Die faster. Come on, come on, come on. Get your turn. Get your turn. My white mage is sucking his thumb, too. Look at them. They're just like... There, you feel better? Did you lose the urge to suck your thumb? Ooh. Screw it. Oh, there we go. It's my last level 1 spell charge until I get to the town. Come on, come on. Alright, no more. Come on. Stop missing. Wonder if the ice spell would help. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. I probably should have saved some level 1 spell charges for the red mage in case I needed to use its cure spell. Ah! Come on, this is taking way longer than it has to be. I guess that's okay. Still got some cure spells. Better use it. Stop sucking your thumb and cure yourself. All out. Miss. Weak hit. Oh, okay, enough to kill it, I guess. Alright, 360 gil. That's definitely going to push me over the 400 mark that I need. So, let's dock and head to this castle. Alright, it's the Elven Castle, and judging by the name, I take it there's elves here. Oh, yes there is. Astos' curse has plunged our prince into a deep sleep, and nothing seems to wake him from it. And you say the same thing, don't you? Nice. Okay, so, looks like the prince is sleeping, so we're gonna have to go wake him up before we get the mystic key. Astos stormed in one day, cast a curse on our prince, and emptied all of the castle's treasure vaults. Ha, you got robbed. Wake up, I need your key. Wake up, I need your key. Wake up, come on, wake up, I need your keys. I need your key. That's like waking up my wife in the morning when I have to take the kids to school. Like, wake up, where's the keys? Where'd you see them last? I can't find them. No, they're not on the kitchen counter. Ugh, they're gonna be late. Astos cast a curse on our prince 5 years ago, causing him to fall into a deep slumber. What can lift this curse? Jesus, 5 years? You got a feeding tube on this guy? How is he still alive? Oh, I guess if Final Fantasy characters can survive falls of infinite height, they can also survive 5 years of starvation. There's a cave on the western edge of the Aldean Sea where dwarves dwell. A great bunch they are. Well, that doesn't make much sense. I didn't know. I thought elves and dwarves were not supposed to get along. Alright, what do we have down here? Is there something important? And it's another locked door. Nice. I wouldn't imagine there's anything stuck in there since they just said that the place got robbed. Hold on, I think there's one more guy in here that I missed. Is he over here? Okay, nope, there's nobody over here. Okay, to the town of Elfheim. Hello, elf. Please help our prince. Yeah, I'm on it. Hey, look, it's a weapons shop. Let's see what we can get here. I want to get the iron nunchaku for the monk. I don't think he's going to be using them much longer, but it's still a better weapon than what he has right now. And we do eventually want to pick up some mithril swords, but as you can see, it's way too expensive, so we don't want that right now. So let's equip this new weapon on our monk and sell the old one. There you go. And what do you have to say? I am a prophet. The vision will come to me eventually. I shall wait in meditation until then. Doesn't look like you're meditating. Looks like more like walking in place. It's not meditating. Meditating is where you like sit down, cross legs, hands out, fingers in the air, eyes closed, kind of falling asleep. Have you ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Now that kid knew how to meditate. And here's the armor shop. Alright, I want to pick up a helmet. And yeah, I'll go ahead and get the iron shield, quick upgrade. And there's a steel plate, still can't afford it. Alright. Upgrade to the helmet and iron shield. Give you the leather cap. And sell the leather shield. Alright, what else do we have around here? Armor and weapons made with mithril silver are strong and powerful. If the prince does not awaken, there will be no elf king, and the evil force of dark elves will conquer us all. So we're gonna have to wake that guy up, both to get the mystic key and to obviously save their asses from the impending danger of dark elves. Once when I was traveling, I wandered into an ancient castle, but no one was there, so I ran off from that spooky place. Chicken shit. Alright, what do you got? Our prince was supposed to be chosen to become the elf king, but now this. Well, where is the king? I mean, he doesn't seem to be there. It seems more like the prince is the only member of the royal family in the castle, so wouldn't that already make him king? Alright, yeah, same guy that's down there, and come back to them periodically. They're like the girl next to the fountain in Cornelia. I already talked to you. Yeah, they'll tell you what to do next in the event that you get lost. No one knows where Astos, the king of dark elves, has gone. Could it be in that mysterious castle? Oh, someone died. Who was it? Oh no, it's one of my favorite Nintendo characters. Actually, in the original NES version, that tombstone said Erdrick on it, of Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior fame, because once upon a time, Square and Enix were separate and rival companies. I guess since this game was actually published in regions outside of Japan after the merger of Square and Enix, they needed someone to make another pot shot at, so I guess it was Nintendo. So I guess that'll show Nintendo for going to somebody else to make their CD peripheral that they never finished. Alright, so here's an inn. I guess I'll sleep and save. Alright, so now we're on the outside of Elfheim, and somebody mentioned a village of dwarves up to the north. So maybe they know something about how to lift the Elf Prince's curse, or the location of Astos, the Dark Elf King. So we're going to head up north and visit the village of the dwarves. But that's going to have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show. Have a one that is good.